Your purpose doesn't magically appear out of thin air. It happens when you claim it and when you say yes to the things that you are actually excited about doing. Or when you say yes to the woman it is that you're excited about being. Bear with me because I know I'm a bit of a hot mess again. I need to go have a shower. I didn't sleep at all last night with my flight time and I'm exhausted. But I just landed in Bali and I'm sitting here, just like literally doing nothing but stare at this view and go, oh, this is nice. And I sit here thinking to the version of me who had never left Canada, but had huge dreams of traveling the world. That girl had no fear because her dreams were more important than any potential fear, any potential doubt, any anxiety. I had anxiety about a lot of other things, trust me, but travel was so deeply embedded in the core of my being. And the experiences, the culture, the giving back, like all these things I knew were just literally destined for me. And so there was nothing that could have gotten in the way. Whether I didn't have the finances, okay, I got 3 different jobs and I saved up and I moved back to my mom's house for a little bit. Those are all luxuries, those are all privileges. I'm not acting like they're not, but I did what I needed to do to create the dream and turn the dream into reality. Just like when I wanted to be my own boss because I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. I was tired of crying to and from my job every day, zoning out at a wall and not really interacting with people, not feeling purposeful, or like I actually just felt like I was wasting my life force energy. I felt like this is literally wasted potential of me sitting here, and there's so much that I can give the world that I'm not giving it from behind this desk. And so when I was in those positions, it didn't matter that I was scared. It didn't matter that I didn't know how I was going to succeed in my own business. It didn't matter that I really had no clue what business was or how to be a coach or where do I start, like what's the step-by-step process. The thing was, I knew that I was meant for it, which required me to then take action to become her and to get into alignment of, if that's the reality that I want, how would I need to start showing up now to start being more confident like that. Like, yeah, it feels insecure right now because you've never done it before, but if you're showing up on camera every day for a month, suddenly you're not as insecure about it, right? That's what I had to tell myself when I first started showing up on Instagram stories. Or, well, if you already felt confident about your coaching, how would you show up and talk about it? How excited would you be? And the more I started to embody and think from that future version, then the more those things started to show up and I got to practice it. I got to love being with my clients, being present, doing the work, seeing that I could in fact do what I believed I could do. I validated myself through all the learning experiences. And that is the same with now hosting retreats or traveling the world or whatever other things that I've done. But I guarantee you, your mind is always going to find a reason of something that it will try to put in the way of your dream. It's like your mind is literally going to be like, I'm going to just keep finding boxes to close in front of this door. Your job is to say, get the fuck out. No, these boxes aren't staying here. Let me unpack them if I need to. Let me push them aside and look at them later if I need to. Let me charge through and take action because I know this is what I meant for if I need to. Let me honor what I need in each moment, but let me honor my highest self and my highest desires and my purpose-driven life, the goals and dreams that are destined for me, above any of the fears, any of the doubts, any of the noise, any of the limitations from the people around you, any of the stories from childhood of why you think you can't. Those are always going to come up, but there comes a point where you just have to be brave enough to say, I'm not going to keep listening to this. I'm not going to keep living here. And if you're hitting that point, then you're in the right place. I'd love to help you. Or just go take fired up action because you're like, yes, Kara, I'm doing it. Either way, I'm celebrating you, and may you feel the ease and the relaxation that this moment in Bali is bringing me, of just like, oh, it's all worth it. It's always all worth it if you're doing the things that you love. Always. You'll never regret a mistake. You'll never regret a failure. You'll never regret trying something new and being super cringy, because when you're sitting here doing what you love, it doesn't matter what step one looked like. I promise you that.